Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Now, I would love for you to help me to celebrate my birthday month by purchasing and reviewing my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition. If you like a thriller, it would definitely be an honor to have you read and review mine. And that would be a great birthday gift to see what you guys think. Now, Mentor Chatter Musings is spotlighting and honoring none other than author and creative artisan Latoya Chandler. Latoya Chandler is not only a brilliant writer, but she is a brilliant creator in general. Her products are unmatched, and I am a consumer of her, so I can attest to this. If you stop on by treasuresandspoils.com, you will see just what I'm talking about. Her candle line, her crystals. I mean, everything is just really exquisite. So I will be spotlighting her this month, going over her creations, her novels and things like that. So if you'd love to pick one up, you can stop by my page and definitely see the different ads and promotions for Latoya Chandler. Don't hesitate to stop by Diverse Shelves on Clubhouse. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can join the discussion to highlight new releases and find out about new releases that are coming out. I will definitely be there on Tuesday. I quite enjoy the group, so don't hesitate to stop by Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I See You Reading and Chatting on Facebook always has Freestyle Fridays on Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. On Thursday, you can check out Diamond's World because they will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with author Aubrey Penn discussing her series Indigo Haze. I believe they're going through books 2 through 4. So if you've read this series, don't hesitate to join the discussion. Diane and Aubrey would love to see you there. Last but not least, be sure to check out the Intentional Life Club on Instagram. They have moved the platform on Clubhouse on a regular basis to Instagram. So don't hesitate to get with LaJill Hunt and the crew on the Intentional Life Morning Show if you intend to live an intentional life. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy your astrology and the tarot portion of your weekly reading. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your tarot portion of your weekly astrology. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, on October 31st, or you know what, I usually generally put the 31st Sunday on my Facebook page, author E-Ray Taronic. You're welcome to go there to check it out. I'm going to start with Monday, where the sun is in Scorpio at 9 degrees. It's saying to beware of who offers you assistance, because someone could seem like they mean well, but they're manipulative and untruthful. There's a person wearing a mask. It's quite the clever cat who's smiling in your face and intends to stab you in the back. For you, This is going on in your area of romance, creative endeavors, or children. So it has to do with a child. It has to do with a romantic partner, or it has to be with a creative endeavor that you have going on with someone, or it's when you're out having fun, okay? Because it's about play as well, that area. It's about play, creativity, romance, children. If you have any placements between, I'd say 6 and 12 degrees of Scorpio, this is aspecting you, and your areas of friction are money and resources, as well as shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things that you're passionate about. So most likely it's somebody stabbing you in the back or lying to you about money, romance. It could be a romantic partner about sex and intimacy, or it even could be a child lying to you about money. But somebody is opposing you, or being deceptive, maybe even about money or resources, sex and intimacy. Now, you have Jupiter over there with shared finances, so you're lucky there with the shared finances, sex and intimacy, things that you're passionate about, and things like that. So I don't really foresee anything too bad there. But your money and personal resources in Leo, whatever you have to do with like money and resources, has to do with a romantic partner, someone within a creative sphere, like people you hang out with, or even a child. And this could be a Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign person, okay? Because it's your area of Leo that's opposing you. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. And it has to do with money. So if you have any money dealings with someone, and you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius, I would be very mindful of someone smiling in your face and stabbing you in the back as it pertains to some type of money or resources. Now, there is luck aspecting around 7 a.m. that day. You could be feeling lucky that day with the moon in Virgo, your sector of siblings, communication, neighbors, your networks of people. It's making a faded aspect to your shared finances, to endings, new beginnings, to things that you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy. Maybe some of you have some people out in neighbors and neighborhoods that, maybe you're having intimate moments or whatever out, in the neighborhood or with, hanging out. But lucky opportunities and assistances in focus with placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Virgo or Aquarius. This could be delayed recognition or rewards coming your way. This is where, teamwork makes the dream work. So if you have those placements between those areas, you have something aspecting you where you can have some delayed recognition or rewards, coming your way. Okay, yeah. At 8 a.m., the moon in Virgo, your sector of siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, and things like that is going to be a semi-sextile. It's where communication is offered or could be had in home and family. There's opportunities or assistance that comes under the guise of communication regarding a partnership. And that partnership is in home and family. It's a semi-sextile, so either you have to speak up for it, you have to communicate with either a sibling or a neighbor or somebody in your networks of people, but it's there and it's in focus. If you have placements in Virgo or Libra between 20 and 26 degrees, this aspecting you. And even an hour later in Virgo at 24 degrees, Virgo will trine Pluto in Capricorn at 24 degrees. So a blessing comes to assist you through a transformation. This transformation is it's communicated to you maybe through a sibling, someone in your networks of people, a neighbor, or maybe it's communicated to you during short distance travel. But someone that you have a relationship with, there's going to be a blessing that comes through. Maybe it even goes on at work or during one of your daily routines or something like that. But it has to do with one of your relationships, that a blessing is being brought to you or communicated to you. Somebody could providing money to you or you to another. But the good news could be followed by a letdown. So be very aware of that. While this blessing is here, it could be followed by a letdown. So just be mindful of that. It's just a lot of the opportunities and assistance. I'm not going to say that. Okay. I'll just move on to the next. Around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, the moon in Virgo at 26 degrees will make a fated aspect to Venus in Sagittarius at 26 degrees. So if you have placements in Virgo or Sagittarius between 23 and 29 degrees, this is about romance, finances, and pleasure. Okay, romance, finances, and pleasure that has to do with work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to other people. Okay, and you could be making yourself of service to someone in your neighborhood, a neighbor, someone in your networks of people, or even a sibling, especially if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees. Your skills could require travel, but this is an avenue for money. It's where the odds are really stacked against you, but you're still rising because you're taking action, working hard, and you're honing your skills. That's what's going to ensure your success. Okay, and that's around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. Moving along to Tuesday. On Tuesday, the sun is in Scorpio at 10 degrees, and that's telling you not to be focused on your work so much that you don't see what's going on around you, because issues can crop up. You need to not be caught unaware. Pay attention to ill-intentioned people around you, whether it's people you're hanging around with for play, to have a good time, whether it's a romantic partner, whether it's people your children are hanging around, or maybe even it's a child. It could also be someone hanging around you, just in general, while you're hanging out or having fun or during a creative endeavor. If you have placements between, I'd say 7 and 13 degrees of Scorpio, your areas of friction are Aquarius and Leo. So you could have people hanging around you, ill-intentioned people. So if you have placements between that 7 and 13 degrees, you could have someone ill-intentioned around you in the area of Leo about money and resources. It could be a romantic partner. It could be one of your friends that you normally hang out with. It could be a child, maybe a child trying to take some money around you, steal some money, or lie to you about some money. You want to be very mindful of that. I'm not really worried about your area of Aquarius where you have shared finances and intimacy and things like that, because you have luck there. But you really need to watch out for money and resources as it pertains to people this week, because you have ill-intentioned people around you. Now, the sun is in Scorpio at 10 degrees on Tuesday, and it's opposing Ceres in Gemini at 10 degrees. It's illuminated where something needs nurturing. You need to nurture where you're trying to forge toward your highest aspirations in the area of secret, sacrifice, solitude. So this is something behind the scenes that's a secret, or where you're working in your solitude that something is stopping you from making progress. Okay, this could be a lover, someone within a creative endeavor, or a child. If you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Scorpio or Gemini, something could crop up and surprise you in that area. I want to say, yeah, because travel could be required. Somebody could need help moving as well. But something could pop up and you have to maybe help someone. Maybe you have to help someone behind the scenes, or someone is helping you. While at the same time, this is going on Tuesday, Mars is in Scorpio at 1 degree, and it opposes the North Node in Gemini at 1 degree. So where you're trying to forge toward your highest aspirations with something in the background, either spirituality, healing, closure, something secret, you working in your solitude with something, opposing it is romance, creative endeavors, and children or play. Something is blocking your progress there. It could be a romantic partner blocking your progress. And like I said, a child or maybe even someone around you. Okay. You really want to be mindful again of your, your placements. If you have placements between, I would say 0 and 4 degrees of Gemini or Scorpio. Yeah, you want to be mindful of that. Challenges cropping up for you, blocking your progress. Now, while you're trying to make this progress, and you got those areas blocking, I want to tell you what blockages, what squares those areas of Scorpio and Gemini for you. Okay, so if you have those placements in these other areas that I'm going to talk about between 0 and 4 degrees, this is where you're seeing the blockages. Now, as far as your area of romance, creative endeavors, play, and children, what's blocking you is your areas of Libra and Aquarius. So if you have placements between that 0 and 4 degrees of Leo and Aquarius, that could be blocking you. Some sort of money is being blocked, or intimacy could be being blocked. Where you're trying to forge towards your highest aspirations behind the scenes. What also could be blocking you with secret sacrifice and solitude is the sacrifices that you're going to have to make with travel. Because this is aspecting travel and secret sacrifice and solitude, you could be traveling or communicating with people at a distance from you, and that's what's causing the blockages. Or you could actually literally have to watch out for travel and being locked in your solitude during travel, like getting pulled over, getting a ticket, getting I hate to put that out there for people, but locked in your solitude, and it could happen during travel. So you could get pulled over. You could, any of those things could happen, and it could be blocking you if you have those beginning placements in, I'd say, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, or Scorpio. You want to be very, very careful, of, just the blockages you have there and why those blockages are there. Just be careful. Now, the moon in Libra at 7 degrees will trine Saturn in Aquarius at 7 degrees, bringing a blessing out of your restrictions and responsibilities. Where conflicts may have plagued a partnership, a blessing comes along. Some people could be picking some people up from jail or confinement. Maybe there's a responsibility or some type of restriction placed on you or someone, but it looks like, someone in the area of home and family feels there's some sort of blessing because of a restriction or responsibility to someone as it pertains to shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, or sex and intimacy. And this is affecting people between 4 and 10 degrees of Libra or Aquarius. You want to be very mindful of having those blessings coming your way, helping you out of some type of restriction. Maybe, like I said, it could be the word responsibility. Somebody could be literally picking someone up out of confinement. Now, also on that day, Mercury is in Libra at 24 degrees. It's squaring Pluto and Capricorn at 24 degrees. Communication regarding a partnership sees issues. Something is communicated that hinders a transformation. If you're trying to have a transformation, and your transformation has to do with relationships that you harbor in home and family, there could be some blockages if you have placements in Libra or Capricorn between 21 and 27 degrees. Okay, there's some type of, something is not working out And there's going to be communication regarding that. Now, in the afternoon, the moon in Libra will trine Ceres and Gemini at 10 degrees. Nurturing within a partnership brings about a blessing. Success can be achieved here, but travel is in the mix, possibly, okay? So you're nurturing the area of secret sacrifice and solitude that afternoon, and bringing a blessing to home and family because of it. If you have placements in Libra or Gemini between 7 and 13 degrees, this is aspecting you. That's on Tuesday. Now, moving along to Wednesday. Wednesday is when the sun is in Scorpio at 11 degrees. And it says that that's a day of actions and consequences, even if the action was made in the past. Enemies are waiting to pounce for what they can perceive where they have been done wrong somewhere, in some way, by you. It could be a romantic partner. It could be a child. It could be someone that you hang out with and have fun with, or it could be someone that you are involved in some type of endeavor with. Okay, now where these enemies are waiting to pounce, this is in the area of money and resources, your area of Leo, and also secret sacrifice, no, not secret sacrifice, but shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, even with sex and intimacy. You have a luck in Aquarius with the sex and intimacy and shared finances, so I wouldn't really too much worry about a child, a romantic partner, or somebody within a creative endeavor there. But your area of personal money and resources, your area of Leo, you really want to watch out with your children, with a lover, or even with someone that you hang out with that you normally have fun with or have dealings with. This could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, or this could just be, you know, one of those people in general. It's clashing with that area of money and worth, and enemies are waiting to pounce to maybe even, I don't know, take you for a ride, take some resources from you. It's just where they perceive they've been done wrong, and they want to affect your worth or your money or your resources. So be careful if you have placements in Aquarius, Leo, or Scorpio between 8 and 14 degrees, okay? Now, the moon in Libra on Wednesday at 22 degrees will trine Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees, bringing lucky assistance and opportunities to you. That's a blessing through a partnership. And it could also have to do with the semi-sextile to Vesta in Scorpio at 22 degrees. So if you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Libra, Scorpio, or Aquarius, do know that there's some type of lucky assistance or opportunities aspecting you through home and family. Maybe it's got to do with some type of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex, or even intimacy. And there could be some offer as well available to you because of somebody's devotion, your devotion to your child, your devotion to your romantic partner, or someone within a creative endeavor, or someone you generally hang out and have fun with. This is about your devotion to them or their devotion to you. Okay, there's something, an opportunity aspecting there that you would see as a blessing to home and family. Okay, and maybe it's shared finances that you're looking at. Okay, now you also have around noon Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Libra is going to square Pluto in Capricorn. So a partnership could see issues. A transformation could be delayed or blocked if you have placements in Libra or Capricorn between 21 and 27 degrees. Now around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon at 26 degrees Libra is going to couple with Mercury. Now, communication within a partnership is really going to come into focus, where assistance could be needed. If you help someone, just don't expect the debt to be repaid, because you could be doing it out of the kindness of your heart if you have placements in Libra between 23 and 29 degrees. At the same time, the offer of assistance is on the table to or through a partnership. Okay. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Ira Taronic here with your tarot messages for the week of October 31st, 2021. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content I am putting out. Okay, so let's start with your week. Now, your week is permeated by the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands talks about being a hard worker. The Queen of Wands talks about being, I would say, warm, determined, thoughtful, sensitive, a person that's sensitive to the feelings of others. Maybe even someone who lends some type of wisdom or support is aspecting you this week. But this is what this is about. If you're not the Queen of Wands, you're dealing with a Queen of Wands this week. Now, the Queen of Wands could be like I said, she's a thoughtful, hard worker. It could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Or you could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Moon, or Rising sign person. So let's talk about what we got here. Your first set of cards is the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So the Eight of Swords is about you being in some type of imprisonment or denial or mental imprisonment. It's really self-imposed, though. You know, you've got yourself in this mental imprisonment because you choose to, either be in denial, or you choose to find a way out of your emotional lethargy. Maybe you lack the strength to facing up to a situation. Like I said, you rather be in denial, but you're contemplating. It looks like you feel imprisoned or bonded, like you're in a state of wait or contemplation. You could be recuperating from an illness, and you want to forge forward and, plan things for the future, but you can't. Other than that, it's just like you're in a state of waiting. You're in a state of waiting, and it's making you feel imprisoned. It's making you feel like you cannot move forward, like you cannot progress, like you can't make plans for the future and make decisions, especially about finances, because you feel like you are waiting for something to come in, or you're stuck. Okay. Now, you also have the second situation is where you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you have some type of luxury or money aspecting from a new beginning with someone. This could be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, or this could be just a new journey coming through where something has ended, something new comes to the table, and it brings about this Nine of Pentacles energy, this feeling of luxury and abundance. The Nine of Pentacles energy is also about gratitude. You could have some type of gratitude because of an ending and a new journey coming about. But it's just a time because of this new beginning where you can treat yourself to some type of luxury. Maybe it's because of this this Queen of Wands we're talking about in the picture. Okay. Now you've got the last scenario, you've got the Five of Wands with the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Seven of Wands. So you're having some type of competition, some type of fight or disagreement about you being vested in your own interest, where you want to be vested in your own interest, and you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill, and persevering through something, over a long stretch of time where you want to be vested in your own interests. And it could be as it pertains to this Queen of Wands person, or you as a Queen of Wands being invested in your hard work. The Queen of Swords is about business too. When it comes to business, she is only about what, is important to her. She protects her her own interests in business. Okay. Now, your challenge and advice are permeated by the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about a wish fulfillment coming in. Now, your challenge is some type of money offer. You're looking at the cups that have spilled over instead of paying attention to the 2 cups that are behind you. Okay. There's either you're looking at the cups that have spilled over. Okay. Either the cups that have spilled over and it's causing you this regret or sadness because this offer of money or finances that has to do with a lover or a business opportunity. Maybe you're looking at where some cups have spilled over with this business opportunity that had to do with money, or you're not looking at the cups that are behind you where you have other opportunities to partner with people and to make money and finances coming in. Okay. Now, your advice is to focus on your happy family, what you've invested in your happy family. Okay. And your happy family's investments, what you've invested in your happiness. It doesn't even have to be a family. Some people's happiness is not a family and a picket fence. It could just be, them having their apartment and driving a Ferrari, who knows? But you're looking at what you have invested in that, and the wheel is turning in your favor to a wish fulfillment. That's what you should focus on, not the cups that have spilled over with this other business partnership or lover situation, this financial situation that you have aspecting. Because even if you have something aspecting, it's still prompting you not to overspend, even if you have something aspecting, because you just have to be very careful with your finances. All right. Don't be wasteful. That's what I have for you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. God bless you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.